We have got Director from the World Bank, Mr. Keshav Varma. We extend a very hearty welcome on behalf of all of us. We also have with us former Secretary Tourism, Government of India, and my mentor, the person who taught me the ABC of tourism, what exactly it is and how it is. And at the same time, this morning, the topic is of great interest because particularly the countries, those are developing, and countries, those are progressing, those are trying to shape, compete with the world economy, with the future. Mr. Keshav Varma, he's an IAS officer, he's from the civil services, and he comes from Gujarat cadre, and he brought some scintillating changes, particularly in the Gujarat economy and Gujarat urban development. He had an exceptional and a pioneering record of achievement, great achievements, particularly in the urban development when he was the municipal commissioner in beautiful city called Ahmedabad in the state of Gujarat in India. You must have heard about Ahmedabad. You have got a National Designers Institute over there. We have got one of the leading advertising institutions also located over there. And besides that, many other such forums what we have got. When he was the municipal commissioner, for the first time, the city developed a kind of a bond, which was the financial document, and that particular bond was such an impetus. And this is the only city, and this is the only state in Gujarat, where from Mr. Keshav Varma, when he brought this particular bond, it received the credit rating that's called the AASO, and it was the Ahmedabad City Bond, which brought wonders to the economy, to the financial institutions particularly, and that was adopted by many others. As a member of civil services, you would be proud to know this morning that he is a person who received the National Award for Outstanding Innovative Management Skills as a manager. Put your hands together. In 1997, Mr. Varma joined the World Bank as a Sector Director of East Asia Urban Development. And he had been moving from position to position and bringing what all development processes in the urban development. Mr. Varma, he is also having the additional assignment now, something very interesting, and my memory lane also goes back because during Mr. Goswami's time, he sent me to the US National Park Service, Department of Interiors, and particularly when I visited most of the national parks in the United States and came back to India, we set up the first visitor interpretation center for the tourists, and that was Kahana National Park, and of course then others adopted. Late Mr. Kailash Santla and his son Pradeep Santla worked with us on the Project Tiger at that point in time. He is the project director of the Global Tiger Initiatives of the World Bank, a partnership initiative which is among 13 tiger-rich countries and which is the international partner on conservation of the wild tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed a very, very privileged moment for each one of us when we have got such a noble person who has come all the way this morning. They got up quite early in the morning. 7:10 is the flight from Delhi. They came all the way. He has got a lot of projects at his hand, a lot of commitments and a lot of assignments which he has to take on. But in spite of his busy schedule, he came all the way to Chandigarh and to all of us. I am personally indebted on behalf of North India Management Association and Progressing Asia to extend a very hearty welcome to Keshav Varma ji. And with these words, I would request him to come and address us. And topic is something next to our heart. Where are we? What cities we are into? Where are we? What exactly are we doing? What kind of urban infrastructure we are developing? And I would request him that he would share his experiences of the case study of Ahmedabad. And at the same time, this morning over breakfast when I learned, he has traveled in last 3.5 years, 63 times to China. What kind of a development is coming up over there? What kind of an infrastructure is coming up over there? What lessons we can pick up when we talk about the urban development, and how do we have our integrated societies coming up in future? With these words, a very hearty welcome to Keshav Varma ji.